All right. Hello, everybody. So, today, this is actually one of the games I've been the most excited for. I think they started talking about this back in 2020 or 2021. They remastered an old, I would say classic, but it has like a cult following. It's called Suikoden, and they remastered the first two, which, in my personal opinion, I think one and two are the best. Almost everybody agrees that two is the best. Um, they did improve a lot on what they did in one in the second game. But just like how I discovered the game, I'm going to play the first and then I'll play the second. I'm unsure if I want to play the third on stream yet, but we can cross that bridge when we get to it. So some backstory. I'm not using this mic. I don't know why I'm playing around with it. So circa 1998, 1999, my mother used to play this on the PS1. We had a little TV set up on the floor, and we had the PS2 in front of it, or it might have been on a little cart or something. And I was 5 or 6 at the time, and my mother would play this, and I loved the characters. I thought the way that the following characters like merged into the main character, like just graphically, that's not like a canonical story thing, but like, they merged with him. I thought that was just interesting. And it grabbed my attention. The music for the game I thought was really, really good. The characters were neat, even though it was all, the old like pixel art. The system was cool, and like me and my mom had a great time. Back before guides were a huge thing. I mean, they were around, but they were harder to find. And just trying to find, all the characters and stuff, and just the combat. It was simple, but the magic was interesting, and the way they tied the magic into the story. It just I've always really, really enjoyed this game in particular. So a little backstory for the game itself. I guess we'll get into it as the game goes on. So we'll go ahead and... Ooh, it was working, now it's not. Alright. There we go. Oh. Go ahead and get into a new game. Hard is... It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Hard will be fine. We'll go ahead and... So the character's name in the in like canonically is Tyr, Tir, but for sake of continuity and the way I do things, we're just gonna go with Tool. So in the original game, it didn't do this. You didn't have the extra money and anything. Suikoden 1 comes with this DLC. You get some potch, which is your money, and you get 2 orbs. You get a fortune orb and you get a prosperity orb. Now there are ways you can get those orbs in game. They're not like exclusive to the remaster or to the DLC. I will talk about how to get it the right way. I am going to start with the DLC. I'm going to talk about how to get those orbs the right way, or the way that you did in the original. I'm not going to say right way. And once we get to that point, it's very early in the game. But we are going to go ahead and start with this. That way I can forego the first trip we have to make. It takes a little bit of preparation. What's wrong, Tool? Are you nervous? Don't worry, the audience will be over before you know it. Just be yourself. The Emperor is stern, but there's no need to be afraid. Teo being your father. Master Teo, Master Tool, the Emperor is ready to receive you. This way, please. Announcing Teo McDowell, General of the Imperial Army, and his son Tool McDowell. They have arrived for their audience with His Majesty the Emperor. Welcome, Teo. How have you been of late? Much as I was when I fought alongside you in the War of Succession, Your Majesty. That is most reassuring to hear, wouldn't you agree, Wendy? Indeed, words worthy of a great general. Teo, I'm sure you've heard of the troubling developments up north. Will you travel there and secure the border? Our conflict with the city-states of Joustin won't be easily resolved, but with General Teo McDowell on the job, we can rest easy. My beloved sword Proc has brought me luck and protected me on many occasions. I wish for you to have it. Take it with you. He gets the sword. Thank you, Your Majesty. I will do my utmost to live up to your expectations. I'm sure you will. Safe travels, Teo. So you must be Teo's boy, Tool. Quite the noble visage you have, young man. Listen, Tool, will you lend your strength to the Empire while your father is away protecting the North? Now, this is the first change that I noticed when I was playing. I mean, aside from the graphical changes, this is the first change that I noticed. So you notice he says, "I will, Your Majesty," and "not if I can help it." Not if I can help it makes it sound as though he's already disillusioned by the Empire, which is not supposed to be the case. In the original, it says, "I don't wanna," as though he's like a spoiled child or something. And I thought that fit better, because if he's the son of a general, I mean, he probably has some training, but he's probably also a little stuck up considering he lives in luxury and in the capital city. So him saying, "I don't wanna," I think makes for a better... I think it fits more than the "not if I can help it," the already being adversarial to the Emperor. Now it is a creative choice that that whoever remastered the game is, I mean, they can do something like that. I would have preferred them leave it, but it doesn't change the way I feel about the rest of the game. Gonna go ahead and say I will. You're a fine man, just like your father. I look forward to seeing you grow. Thank you for your kind words, Your Majesty. Master Tool, you will serve under the command of Lord Craze, commander of the Imperial Guard. My, what a handsome young man you are. I wish you luck, Master Tool. We humbly take our leave, Your Majesty. I'm counting on you, Teo. As for you, Tool, I expect great things from you. Perhaps one day you will even surpass your father. Come on, let's go home. Okay. So, movement is normal. The quacking sound is me trying to open my menu. Kasim Hazil. Well, if it isn't Teo, looks like you've brought up a fine young man. I'm envious. You're embarrassing me, Kasim. Okay. Oh, God. Don't use the stick. Can I? Nope. Okay. Never tried it. Thought I'd try. I'm having, like, finger issues on the controller right now. This is Craze's office. You'll be reporting to him from tomorrow. You'll be reporting to him from tomorrow is a weird sentence. Go in and pay him your respects. They added in a run feature so you can run around. No, wrong one. So this one has 100 potch. Haha, take a look at my shiny boots. I've dreamed of joining the Imperial Guard ever since I was a boy. Well, if it isn't General Teo's son, how you've grown. Where'd you appear from, boy? The audience hall is upstairs and Commander Craze's office is next door. Cool. Humph, so you're Teo's boy. What's your name? Tool, huh? You may be the son of a great general, but you'll get no special treatment from me, understood? Now go on home. Your first assignment starts tomorrow. Be here first thing in the morning. Did you speak to him? To be honest, I'm surprised you were assigned to such a coward. Anyway, let's head home. Gremio must be worried sick. All right. Well, welcome home, young master. How did it go? Did you get nervous in front of the Emperor? I was so worried, but I guess it all went well. Quit worrying so much, Gremio. Ah! I didn't see you there, Master Teo. What? Didn't see me? It's like the only thing you care about is Tool. My apologies, Master Teo. By the way, young master, Ted came by to congratulate you. Oh dear, the stew! The stew! And he runs off. Okay, so at this point, if you're playing the game normally, like you don't have the DLC, or if you're playing the original, so you have two options. You can either take Tur by himself, go out, level up a little bit, and make the trip from here to Saraday, which is the town we'll get to later. And if you go by yourself, you get a Fortune Stone, which doubles your experience. Or you can go get Tur and... Or, sorry, not Tur. You can go get Ted, who Gremio just told you came to visit. You go talk to him, and you can take Tur and Ted over the Tool and Ted over the hill to Saraday. And you'll get a Prosperity Stone. Now, we already have both of those because of the DLC, which makes it a little easier for us. So, we're just going to hold what we have. You have the option of tickling Gremio. I've got my hands full right now. This is the key step in making a delicious stew. You can pull his ear, you can tickle him, or don't bother him. I prefer to think that we're respectful of his cooking. Apparently, Gremio is a very good cook, so we're going to leave him alone. The meal will be ready soon. Until then, please rest in your room. Pawn is sleeping. We can scare him or leave him alone. Scare him? Whoa! What the? Ha! Young master, you're back already. I started dozing off while waiting for supper. Oh right, how is your audience with the Emperor? And then Cleo. Ah, young master, I told you to knock before entering a lady's room. Well, in this case it's fine since it's my room. How did your audience go? Were you nervous? Cleo's like one of my favorite characters. She like just one. I always thought her outfit and like just the purple coloring was cool, but like she's also a good supporter of like Tur and those around her during the storyline. So I really like her as a character. Okay, let's go talk to Ted. Also, if you do it the original way, I advise you going Tur, or I'm gonna call him Tur. You guys know I'm talking about Tool. But taking Tur and Ted over to Saraday is the preferred outcome because experience in this game works kind of weird. It scales heavily off of how far away from the enemy you are, and once you catch up, like you're not getting very much experience at all. Now, but the Prosperity Stone, which doubles your money, equipment and weapon upgrades get very expensive in the late game, and so it's nice to have the double money. I heard the news, Tool. You met the Emperor, didn't you? Come on, I want to know all about it. Just this once, I'm begging you. Tell me what you talked about. Wait, let's go to your room. Come on, please. All right. Now, at this point, you can go to your room, or you can take Ted around, obviously. Hang on. My headphone keeps making a noise. All right. So like I said, we're not going to Saraday on this run, so we're just going to go ahead. Just this once, I'm asking you for a favor, Tool. You've got to let me join your entourage. Master Teo took me in when I was an orphan. I want to repay him. You get it, don't you? Of course, it's fine. I knew I could count on you. You're a real friend. Alright, now for the important stuff. What was the Emperor like? Oh, and what about that court magician Lady Wendy? I keep hearing about her. Was she pretty? Come on, spill the beans. I love this song so much. I see. I wish I could meet this Lady Wendy in person. Hey, Tool. Well, how do I put this? You see, Tool, there's something I want to tell you. You can keep a secret, right? I know you can. Young Master, Ted, supper's ready. Hey, looks like it's time to eat. Let's go, Tool. We can always talk some other time. Young Master, it'll be a while before you have supper with your father again. Best enjoy it while you can. Oh ho, now that's one fine meal. Boy, it's making my mouth water. Come on and take a seat, young master. Dinner will get cold. He's worried about the status of dinner. Gremio's cooking is the best. Why do you think I'm here all the time? Oh, okay, it's not for Tool, it's for Gremio's cooking. What's the matter? Go on and take a seat. Now that your glasses are filled, I've something to tell all of you. Tomorrow morning, I must travel north. While I am gone, Tool will take charge of this household. I hope you will all give him your support. Gremio? Yes, sir? You've looked after Tool since he was a child. He's grown into a fine young man, and it's all thanks to you. I am grateful. Sir, I've done nothing more than my duty. Besides, it's been my pleasure to serve the young master. Thank you, Gremio. Keep an eye on him while I'm gone. Cleo, Pon, I'm counting on you two to help look after Tool as well. Yes, Master Teo. Of course, sir. We'll take good care of the young master. Though I imagine he'd talk more like a brute. Of course, sir. We'll take good care of the young master. Not like a brute, but, you know, weathered. As for you, Ted, I hope you'll always be a good friend to Tool. Tool knows I'm not going anywhere, even if he wanted me to. Isn't that right, Tool? Now, in the original, he says, because Teo tells him to be a good friend. Ted says, I would, even if you told me not to. I think that was a little bit better than what he says here, but let's leave it at that, or the food will get cold. Everyone raise your glasses. To my son, Tool, and to the glory of the Empire. And then everyone goes to sleep. Looks like I won't be seeing your face for a while, Tool. Shall I wake him? No. Let him sleep. It's not like I won't ever see the boy again. Look after him, Gremio. I will, Master Teo. All right. Oh, did I wake you? Good morning, young master. Your father departed while you were asleep. That's what comes from always oversleeping. From today, you will be serving as a member of the Imperial Army. We must get ready to report to Commander Craze. Alright, we got Gremio. So this is the one of the only... So you can save here. Yeah, because if you come here with Ted, it goes into the scene. Yeah, this is the only time you can save here at your desk. It'll let you save. At least I'm pretty sure it's the only time you can save. It might not be the only time, but it's one of the only times you really get the chance to. So on our next day off... Oh, look who decided to show up. You're late, young master. Today's your first day on the job. Can't wait to get started, whether it's fighting bandits on Mount Sifu or monsters in Lake Toran. I'm your guy. Get over yourself already. All you ever think about is fighting. Our job is to protect the young master. Yeah, I know. Come on, let's get to the palace. No, we told... Ooh. I've never tried... Oh. There's audio. There's like vicinity cued sound. That's cool. Can't open the side door. Let me sleep a little longer. And then he gets mad. Hey, wait for me, Tool. You weren't thinking of leaving me behind, were you? You'd be lonely without me. You'd be lonely without me, right, Tool? All right, we got Ted now. All right, so the way that that this game works, all right, you have your party listed there on the right and the bottom. Character photo, name, the level of your character, how much health you have, and then you have 4 slots for magic. So if you look at Cleo, she has 1 first level spell. So the numbers on the left, well, she doesn't. She has the potential for 1. We'd need to rest to give her that 1 point. So then you have runes. So Pawn has a boar rune. And the boar rune, if you click it and hover over it, 2 times damage, but you lose balance. When you lose balance, that means you can't attack for a turn. So basically, it's getting 2 turns worth of damage up front, and then you have to wait. So if you know your enemy's low, or if it's a weak enemy and you can just get him out of the way, then the boar rune's not a bad option. Also, because of the way the experience works, you level up pretty consistently with the enemies around you. So difficulty is not really a problem. On hard, though, the enemies do have a little bit more health, and it does make it a little bit more difficult to get through it. Ted has a mystery rune. That might be relevant later. All right. So, but if you notice, Cleo doesn't have a rune, but it still gives you her magic total down there. If you give Cleo a rune that has spells attached to it, then she would have 1 first level point. And I'll explain that once I get one. Now, Pawn's rune is an activated rune, so you click the rune, you do the ability the rune gives you, and you can do it as many times as long as you have the ability to. Runes with spells have 4 levels of spells, and the number of points you have in each level is defined by your magic stat. Equipment, so every character has 4 slots. Some characters have 5. So if you look at all my characters right now, none of them have a shield slot because none of them uses a one-handed sword or weapon. So tool, you have helmet, armor, and then 2 other slots. Cleo, all right, has, again, the same 4 slots. So we're gonna go. We have the money. So then you have all of your stats. All right, the bottom left, it tells you what your stats do. I don't really worry about this page too much. There's not a whole lot you can really do to affect it except level up. Now, formation. So notice each of the characters has a number next to their name. So you have medium, medium, short, long, long. So if you notice, Cleo and Ted are in the back row. They have long-range weapons. They can hit any row from the front row. Or sorry, from the back row. Pawn is short range. He can hit the front row of the enemy from the front row of your area, and that's it. If you put him back on the in the second row, he can't attack. And then medium, medium, you can attack from either the front or the back row, but you can only target enemies in the front row. Now, I think this is different than the way it was in the original, and I could be wrong about this. I'd have to go back and check it. But I think if you were in the front row in the old game, you could attack the back enemy as well. Like it was just a moving, like you could attack 2 slots forward, but if you're in the front row, you could attack both. If you're in the back row, you could only attack 1. But I think they've changed it. Again, I could be wrong about how that was before. So log will let you read old character dialogue, which is kind of neat. This was not in the original. And then you can pin certain messages if you really like something someone said. So, okay. And then settings, you can change message speed, change how opaque the UI is. Sound effects volume, music volume. I'm going to turn the music up. I love the music. Controls, that's fine. Display mode, all that stuff. Reduce flickering. It doesn't really flicker all that much. License, cool. Okay. Neat. All right, and then items. So each character has their own item storage. All right, there's those 2 orbs we were given. doubles XP, doubles money earned. We're going to go put the doubles money earned. We'll actually put both of them on. So we will go here. And we will attach the fortune rune to Cleo. And we'll attach the prosperity orb to Gremio. Now you can remove them and you'll get the crystals back. So if you remove a rune, it's not like you lose it forever. I'm not sure whether or not what I'm doing is going to be overshadowed by the music. I'm going to turn it back down just a little. It's just loud in my head, so I don't want it to be too loud so you guys can't hear me. I'll turn it down just a... Okay. Alright, so we have our runes equipped. Double money, double XP. Alright. Now, as far as things we can buy here, the only things I'm really concerned about right now are the winged boots for Cleo. They're a huge boost for her. They increase her speed, and they give her 14 points per. So she goes all the way up to 45. Everybody else is sitting at 20. He was mentioning you cleaning up your tab, which is funny because I don't think I've ever actually seen that message before. If I have, I just didn't pay attention to it. But that actually comes up later, now that I think about it. Let's see. So this is where some of the generals live. If he doesn't hurry, he'll be late for his audience. What's General Milik doing? General Milik, it's time to go. All right. Milik Oppenheimer. I do like this outfit, but that one comes in a gorgeous shade. Tell me, boy, which do you prefer? Oh, my, if it isn't Teo's son. Tool, wasn't it? You see, the Emperor has summoned me, and I feel that it's my civic duty to arise in a suitably dazzling ensemble. Well, okay. Whatever floats your boat. I'll let you in on something. Ever heard of orbs? Well, they pack a mean punch. Okay. He's talking about crystals. So, in the original game, they were called crystals. I kind of wish they had left them as crystals instead of changing it to orbs. But that's... Oh, I totally forgot there was a map function. Okay. That's interesting. All right. I thought that was Sonia's house. Where does Sonia live? Is she... Oh, she might be over here next to ours. Yep. I see. So General Teo has already headed north. If only I could join him. But I too have my responsibilities as an Imperial General. Will you come visit me from time to time, Tool? Just looking at you makes me feel better. Sonia's diary. Teo has gone north. I'm glad I could spend last night with him, even if it was only for a short time. So Teo left before the dinner, and he went to go spend it with Sonia, Miss Shulin. General Sonia has been a shadow of herself since learning that General Teo was to head north. Yeah. I wouldn't say young love, but okay. All right, we're gonna go this way. I heard General Teo is moving to quash the rebels. Liberation Army? Give me a break. They're nothing but a bunch of rabble-rousers. I'll take him out myself one of these days. Laughter. Okay. Well, well, if it isn't Teo's boy, you're late. Can't have you pampered all your life, can we? This is your first assignment. I'll only tell you once, so listen carefully. Northeast of Gregminster lies the Magician's Island. There, the seer Leknot resides. You are to travel there and retrieve her astral predications. Excuse me, are you listening? Then repeat the location of the Magician's Island. It was northeast. Humph, well, at least you're not deaf. Humph. Anyway, no boat goes to Magician's Island, so I've summoned a Dragon Knight to take you there. He'll be waiting in front of the stable to take you to the island on his dragon. Oh, and by the way, the seer Leknot is the younger sister of Windy, the court magician, so you'd best behave yourself. Okay. I was so excited about your first job. Turns out it's just an errand. As if we were children. Man, I wish it were something more thrilling. Don't be like that, Pawn. Besides, the astral predications are super important for ruling the Empire. It's not as bad as you make it sound. Indeed, and this job doesn't pose much risk. Oh, not to imply you're unreliable in any way, young master. Hey, Tool, looks like we'll get to ride a dragon and meet an actual Dragon Knight. Man, Dragon Knights are the coolest. Come on, no time to lose. Okay, so this game does a horrible job telling you where you need to go next, because if you've been paying attention, we haven't seen any stables, and we weren't given any directions of where to find the stables either. The only direction we've been given is northeast, which is the direction to Magician's Island. It's not supposed to be where the Dragon Knight is, but the Dragon Knight is also northeast of where we're at right now. Can you believe it? I just got covered in mud at the stables. It's awful. Where's the stables? They're just up ahead. That also does not tell you anything, because up ahead seems like the castle, right? Now we see the stables, right? So, yes, they were over here, but again, it did not tell you very well at all where to go. Futch. Are you the guys from the Imperial Guard? I'm Futch, apprentice Dragon Knight, and this is my dragon, Black. Wait till you hear what the dragon sounds like. Come on, Black, say hello. Heh, cute, isn't he? So you're going to Magician's Island, huh? Black will get us there in no time. Wait, you're a Dragon Knight? But you're just a kid. Look who's talking. You're no more than a kid yourself. Me? A kid? I happen to be 300 years... Okay, enough bickering. We should get going. Let me go, Gremio. He just called me a kid. Oh, brother. We're sure off to a rocky start. Futch, was it? Let's just calm down now. We're going to be needing that lift. Fine. Hurry up then and climb on Black's back. All right, everyone. All right, everyone ready? Hold tight or you'll get thrown off. Not that I'd mind if a certain someone fell off. What'd you say? Careful. Stop fighting in the basket. All right, Black. Let's go. They also did a weird job editing that part. Like, it used to be like he'd back up and then he'd fly across the middle of the screen. Instead, they just get him to clip the corner. I think they could have done a better job on that. Again, these are just nitpicks that I'm talking about. Here we are. Speed make you dizzy? Well, this is where my job ends. I'll wait here until you're done. Good luck getting there. All right. Wow, done already? Want to head back to Gregminster Palace? There's still something we need to do. Man, I thought we'd be long gone by now. Hurry up, then. We just got here, Futch. Or else we'll just leave without you. Right, Black? All right. Ooh. Okay, so combat. I forgot this is our first time going through combat. I was about to zip right through it. So you have 5 options. All right, attack, defend, runes, items, and unite. So attack is just a normal attack, and then it lets you... So once you select an item, if it targets something, it'll let you select it. You'll see a spinning wheel underneath the whatever enemy you're dealing with. Let's go over this first. You got fight, run, bribe, and auto. Fight is selecting your fight actions. Run is you trying to escape the battle. If you're of a high enough level, it'll say let go or let's go. I can't remember if this one changes it. And that'll, like, let's go is a guarantee. Run is an attempt. So you might not make it if you try to run. Bribe, you pay the enemy to go away, basically. It doesn't give you any benefit. It just, the enemy goes away. And then auto, everybody will do a basic attack function. And then it'll be the enemy's turn. You have the names of the enemies down at the bottom left. They added an auto battle and a battle speed modifier at the bottom too, so you can change the speed of battle. It's kind of useful once you get later on. It just helps things go a little quicker. And then if you look up top, you have, again, character images, their HP, and then that little symbol with like the field around it. That's your magic points. If you look at Cleo, she's got that one darkened box. That's because she doesn't have a spell to go in that box. After you do have spells, they'll be white, and when you use them, they'll turn black. And then you have to sleep at an inn to use them. So we're going to go ahead and go through one. Attack is attack. You attack one enemy. Defend means you don't take an action that turn, and it goes to the next character. Runes means you use the active rune. Item is you use an item. And characters can only use items that are equipped on that character. So, like, Tool has 2 medicines, or 2 stacks of medicines on him, so I can use either of those items because they're on him. And then Unite, certain characters have Unite attacks, so they'll attack in unison. So we'll go ahead and we'll start with attack. We'll use a Unite because it's the first one I came across. We'll attack here, and we'll attack here. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead, we'll defend with everybody, and we'll use Pawn's Boar Rune. And so if you saw there at the end, he had lose balance over his head. When you lose balance, it'll stay there through one turn, and then you'll be back and ready to go the next turn. Why did Cleo get... I bet it only doubles it for that. It only doubles it for that character. Okay, well, good to know. She's not going to have that rune on her for long anyway. Again, why I said the money is better. I forgot it wasn't everybody. All right, so same thing here. Let me show you what auto does real quick. Now, in this version, if you auto battle, down to the bottom, it'll give you the option to cancel auto. If you don't, it'll just keep using auto attack. All right. All right, here we go. Yeah. All right, and then we'll auto to get rid of him. There we go. Okay. All right. I mean, Cleo's going to get some good levels at all this. All right, let's go ahead and heal a little bit. All right. Medicine, cool. Gonna need that. Now they do try to hide things from you. Need to go this way first. Fur robe. Now, back in the old version, they had it to where when you were to transfer a piece of equipment, it would show you who could and couldn't wear it. I don't know if they've updated that yet or not. I need to double check. I thought I'd seen something about it, but maybe not. Let's see if Tool can equip it. He can. So it's going to go from 29 to 31. And notice he was at 25 earlier. He's at 29 now. That's because his level went up and his defense increased. Probably didn't have to explain that, but... Oop. Alright. Can Gremio and Pawn take care of this last one? There we go. Alright. Now, if you notice, now Tool and Ted both have 1 magic point, and Cleo has 2. It's because their magic stat's increasing as their level does. Alright, now let's go ahead and... Visitors to this island. What a rare treat. I'll have to give them a proper welcome. Oh, true wind rune. And we're going to fight a clay doll. Alright. I forgot he could defend stuff like that. Alright. That's not good. We're doing alright. Let's go ahead and unite these two. So that's called a critical attack. When it zooms in on your character, it'll do increased damage. There we go. Dang, Cleo. Alright. Okay. Got some money for it. Wow, you guys are impressive. Beating my magic like that. Guess I gotta hand it to the Imperial Guards. Quit messing around. You got a bone to pick with us or what? Alright. Let's just take it easy. Look, I already know who you are. You're here to see Lady Leknot, right? I was just here to test you. It seems you're the real deal. Please follow me, honored guests. They did such a good job upscaling this place. Now, what I do love, one of the things I do love is that they left the stair climbing animation the way that they did, where it's like bouncy, because that's the exact same way it was in the original. The character just bounces up the stairs. Doot 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 doot. I've been expecting you, messages from the Empire. Oh my, what a cute messenger we have this year. Cute, huh? How do you feel about that, Tool? My apologies. You're a soldier of the Imperial Army. It was rude of me to call you cute. I have prepared this astral predications. The astral predications. Follow me. Young master, we must go to Lady Leknot. Yeah. Boy, Lady Leknot sure is beautiful. Go on, Tool. The only thing we need now are the astral predications. Young master, let's grab the astral predications and head back home. I'm starving. Food. Imperial messengers, Here are the astral predications. Please take them. Oh. What's your name? I see. Tool. That's a lovely name. Why, thank you. I am an astrologer. My duty is to read the future through the stars. However, the future is not set in stone. All I can observe is the grand flow of things. Tool, you shoulder a heavy burden within the sweeping flow of time. You may be called upon to make painful choices and experience unmeasurable sorrow. I cannot say what fate ultimately awaits you. But know this, your destiny is always in your own hands. Never forget that. You must choose what is right. Do you understand? Here are the astral predications. My job is done now. But I am certain we will meet each other again. Not based on an astrology reading. That is just my wish. Neat. Now, items like that show up in your party items. And they're just like key items. They're just things you need for story progression. Oh, you're finally back. You sure took your sweet time. What were you even doing in there? We've got to hurry before Futch gets tired of waiting and leaves us behind. If you're done here, let's get going. Come on, don't disrespect Lady Leknot. You hungry or something? Shut up. Hehehe. I'm sure you must be weary of this place. I'll have Luke take you to the shore. Luke? I'm here, Lady Leknot. Take Tool and his friends to the shore, and no more playing tricks on them. Of course not. Me? Play tricks? I'd never dream of that. Excuse us, Lady Leknot. We'll be on our way. You. Yes? Your duty is to protect Tool. Take this with you. I'm certain it will come in handy. Obtained a fire orb. Tool, please don't forget what I told you. Here we go. Everyone close your eyes. O true wind rune, manifest thy power. Boy, are they taking their time. Hey, Black, think we should just leave? Oh, don't worry. They're Imperial Guards. They can take care of themselves. Flashbanged by the video game. Hmm? Whoa, what the heck? We're back here already. I've never seen magic like this. I can see why he's Lady Leknot's apprentice. That's fine and all, but I don't see Ted anywhere. Ow! Darn it! I've had enough of brats for one day. The heck is that supposed to mean? Please, enough. I'm sick of all the bickering. Well, we're finally going back. Hurry up and get on or we're leaving you behind. We're all on board. Jeez, it's crowded. Okay, fly, Black. Get us back to the Imperial capital. Because we love the elephant noise. Nyong. There you go. My work here is done. You have to hand over the astral predications to your commander, right? Well, now that I'm here in the capital, might as well have a look around. Want to go see a play, Black? I wonder... Does Kasim have anything else to... Oh. Is he even in here? Would be the real question. Oh, okay, no. Who's that? Oh. Humph, so you finally returned. Kept me waiting long enough. Now hurry up and hand over the astral predications. Handed them over. It appears you've at least done your job. I guess you're not completely useless. Alright, prepare for your next mission immediately. What's the matter? Why the glum look? It's an honor to serve the Empire. That's right. Commander Craze is absolutely correct. Now listen carefully. East of Gregminster, there's a town called Rockland. Hear that? East of Gregminster, Rockland. For some reason, this town hasn't shown up to pay its annual taxes. For some reason, hasn't shown up to pay. So you will go to Rockland. That's right, go to Rockland. Tell them they must pay no later than... Tell them to pay no later. Shut up, will you quit yapping away while I'm speaking? That's right, all of you quit your yapping. Idiot, I'm talking to you, Kanan. Huh? Who? Me? Forget it. Anyway, speak to the military commander of Rockland about the taxes. His name is Grady. Also, Kanan will accompany you as my eyes and ears. Hehe. Now listen up, all of you. I'm your superior in the Imperial Guard. Disobeying me means disobeying the Empire. Don't forget that. What a lowlife. Alright, that's all I have to say. Now get on your way to Rockland. Alright. Alright, so Cannon doesn't actually join your party. He's just kind of hanging along with you. He doesn't do anything or help you progress. Alright, so before we finish this episode, let's go head down south to the next town. So Rockland is up in the east. We are going to Lennon Camp. And in Lennon Camp, there is a blacksmith. Now, this is how you get your serious strength increases. Leveling up gives you an increase, but if you really want to hit the high damage numbers, upgrading your weapon's the way to go. So, we'll get everybody up to... We'll get everybody up to 3. Mainly just because I don't want to, we don't need to up it that much. No, we don't need to increase it too much. Make the game too easy at this point. We'll go ahead and get, 4. We'll do 4. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. And then we will go, what's down here? Okay. This is a Rune Master. There's the one we had in Gregminster, but we can use this one too. So let's remove the Fortune Rune from Cleo and attach the Fire Orc to Cleo. Alright. So notice Cleo has 3 first level slots, but it still says 0. We're going to go stay at the inn. And we'll actually go back to Gregminster for this. Notice how much more damage we're doing than we did before. Gremio, your accuracy is so bad. Also, your characters can do little counterattacks if you notice the one that Pon just did there. Doo-doo-doo. Alright. Okay, so we'll rest here. And the reason we're resting here instead of the other one is because she doesn't charge you. Well, what brings you here? If it's rest you're needing, run along back home. Or is there a reason you can't? Have you been messing with Gremio again? We didn't tickle him this time. We'll save in a second. Stay. Alright. And now, if you look at the magic totals, Cleo has 3 charges of her first level spell. We'll go out here and use that just to show it off. Ah, good enemy to do it on. Alright, so like I said, if you have a rune that has spells, it'll give you a selection to choose your spell. We've only got level 1 right now, but we'll go ahead and use Cleo's rune. And here we go. And there it is. Our first spell use of the game. Alright. So that's all we're going to do for this first episode. Next time we'll be going to Rockland and dealing with the tax delinquency of Rockland. Alright, we'll save here. Alright. Alright. So, thanks for starting the journey with me, and look forward to the next episode. I will see you guys on the next one. Be good, and have a good night.